What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the JUVY podcast.
This episode is brought to you by our friends over at Fizz. Let Josh tell you all about them.
Fizz is a debit card built for Gen Z that is helping me personally build my credit.
Building credit is essential when it comes to setting up your financial future, when it comes to looking for an apartment to rent or even buying a car.
I use Fizz every single day when it comes to buying my groceries or even buying this hat. It's helping me build my financial future, and they can help you build yours as well.
A cool fact about Fizz is it was built by a Harvard and a Cornell student who want to make it 10 times easier for Gen Z to build their credit.
And the coolest part about Fizz is that it's completely free. Just go over to the App Store and search up Fizz Card or go to joinfizz.com.
A special thank you to Fizz for sponsoring this episode.
If this is your first time joining us for an episode of the JUVY podcast, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, put your notification bell on, and also on all social medias, please make sure to follow us, leave a comment, leave a like, do whatever you need to do. Also, leave us a review on all social media platforms, please. 5 stars. That would really, we'd really appreciate that because it helps more than you know.
Dude, people have been absolutely going crazy on the reviews. Over like 325 now.
Crazy.
You guys have been going crazy on the downloads, so we really don't have to tell you twice. But guys, listen, our most popular guest episode of season 2.
Of
we
ever.
came back. Ever, technically, yep. And season 1 and season 2.
Yeah.
We're here for season 3, and we had said, hey, let's run it back for a part 2. This is the first time we've ever repeated a guest episode, but the first one was the intro.
Buchanan.
But that wasn't 2 separate interviews.
True.
All right, let me do my thing here.
Sorry. My bad.
So we're here for part 2 with Finn Whitaker. Finn, I have a little intro for you. This is straight off the dome. Over the last 6 months, me and Finn have become friends through social media, and Finn's killing it. Over 850,000 followers on TikTok. He now is working with GoPro, so shout out Finn on that. You guys, Finn lives on a sailboat full time. We did one interview with him we covered all the basics. So this is part 2. We're going deeper. We're getting the real juice. We're going to be asking Finn how he has so much riz. We're going to get into all of that stuff. But Finn, welcome back to JUVY, my friend.
Thank you. Hello again. It's stoked to be back. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude, it's good to have you. So for the people who don't know, give us a little bit of a brief of who you are, what you do, and how you live your life.
All right. Well, my name is Finn, as Knight said. I've been living on a sailboat for about 7 years now. Yeah, it's been a journey. Visited over 50 countries. Started when I was 9.
Wow.
I'm 16 now, so it's been a trip.
Dude, it's crazy. Since the last time we spoke, you were where? It was somewhere I couldn't say.
Seychelles.
Seychelles, yes, Seychelles.
Was it?
Yeah, Seychelles.
So since then, how many countries have you visited? Because now you're in Egypt.
8?
Wow.
Dude, wow. So
In less than a year, right?
yeah, I mean, yeah, almost like, so one a month at the moment? Is that usually what you guys are doing, one country a month?
Something like that. Yeah.
Dude,
That's sick. What a way to live your childhood.
that's so crazy. Okay, I gotta ask, over the last 8 months, I think since we spoke, you've been to 8 different countries. What's been your favorite country you visited since we last talked?
Probably Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
Saudi Arabia
sick.
is so cool, dude.
Were you there?
Nice people.
Were you there during? No, they didn't hold any World Cup games there. Just kidding.
Yeah, that was in Qatar.
Why was that your favorite country that you visited over the last 8 months?
I don't know. Super nice people. Super nice people. Very cool architect. We were in the marina that is right next to the F1 track. So that
Oh,
was pretty
sick.
neat.
Was it loud? Or was there anything going on?
We weren't there. We weren't there during the time it was going
okay.
on. But I bet it would have been, dude. I bet it would have been.
Yeah, dude. So for the people who also don't know this, Finn, you are our most viewed episode on YouTube by a landslide.
It went crazy. And the only reason that it went that crazy is because Finn recently launched his YouTube, which we're going to get into all of that. But if you guys don't really know how the YouTube metrics work, is if someone like Finn starts on YouTube and there's a bunch of search going towards his name, well, we come up as the first interview. So we're going to hold that title as the most popular Finn interview. Finn, after
The
our
first
last
and the second.
After our last interview, since we've never repeated it with you, what did you think when you got off the FaceTime or the Zoom with us last time we chatted?
Oh, I was stoked. I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm making it big on social media when I only had like 200,000 followers on TikTok, which isn't a lot in the TikTok atmosphere.
Oh, shit.
Because how many are you at now on TikTok?
850K.
Wow, congrats.
Dude, it's ridiculous. And you were off for like a few weeks and you've came back super duper strong. So for the people that haven't checked out your TikTok, which I don't know what you guys are doing, go search up Finn Whitaker on TikTok.
Yep.
What kind of content do you release for the people that haven't seen it?
On TikTok?
Yeah.
Just my life. Short snippets of my YouTube videos, basically just showing what I do, highlights of boat life, downsides of boat life, all that good stuff.
Dude,
Yeah.
super awesome.
Let's go.
Josh is trying to replicate the quintessential Finn. All right, Finn, I didn't ask if we could talk about this before, so this might be getting straight cut up out of the episode. But since we last talked, there has been a lady in your life. What is it like dating while living on a boat in the middle of the ocean?
Dating. Well, we didn't date while I was in the middle of the ocean. I was in Tanzania.
Okay.
But it's weird because you're there for only a certain amount of time, so you're like, do I take this slow or do I take this fast? What do I do?
Yeah.
In my case, I took it fast because I was like, shoot, I want to get some experience and have some fun and create a connection and a relationship. So about like day 3, we were already like second base, if that term is used in 2023.
So you basically just put it on like 10x speed because you know that in a few weeks you might never see her. So let me ask, I would assume it's a lot harder dating while living on a sailboat.
Oh, yeah. And I don't really like talking about dating, though, because I'm 16, and I feel like almost people look at younger teenagers dating, they kind of look down upon it in a way, because you're only dating for heartbreak, right? Or to break up. Because, I mean, how many 16-year-olds get married, right?
It's true. It's true. Well, we can move on from that. But I just wanted some Finn dating advice. But
no,
okay.
no. It's no worries. It's no worries. I'm chill. It's just...
Yeah, I get it. No, I remember seeing it on social media, and I was like, how in the world would I make this work? Because you think about all the realities of living on a sailboat. Like, okay, like, you know, like you mentioned before, like you're not living on land. It's so different. And I think the more you watch Finn's content, you kind of realize how crazy and like how different it really is.
Yeah, because I'm in a long distance relationship, but we both live on land, and we can both like have cell service.
Yes.
So that makes it a little bit easier than being far apart, a different country
in the middle
of the ocean.
If you were on a sailboat, Josh, could you handle it?
I'd have to.
I don't think I could. I'm being honest.
I'd have to.
It makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to know, how has your life changed since we last spoke? Like, what's new?
Last time we talked, I just left one of my best friends, and I didn't really have anybody to talk to, so I was kind of depressed around that time. But now and at that same time, I was kind of like, I'm never gonna get a girlfriend. I'm only gonna find a wife when I'm like 25, and that's it. That changed. So I don't know. And plus my TikTok started doing well, and my life just I got positive.
That's awesome, bro.
Love to hear that.
I remember after that interview ended, I'll be honest, I was like, oh, okay, so like this went more real than I thought, because like I'm so glad you were authentic with us, but I think it showed, and I think a lot of the viewers were like, oh, so like it isn't just all a highlight reel, because I think this is the first time that your fans had really gotten a chance to hear like, okay, what is it like outside of 30-second videos? So I remember we asked you, and we'll save this question for the end, but we asked Finn, what's the most misunderstood thing about living on a sailboat? Or is it worth it living on a sailboat?
Yeah.
And I'm interested to hear how your answer has changed, but we'll save that for a later time. I know over the last 6 months since we spoke, you had went somewhere where there is known to be pirates. So let me ask you this. Have you ever worried about pirates coming on your boat and stealing your camera?
Just my camera.
Yeah, that's the
Just
first
the
thing.
camera,
I just thought of your most prized possession. That was it.
Yeah, no, for sure. We sailed around Somalia, if you guys know where that's at.
Yeah.
I've seen Captain Phillips.
Yeah. We didn't stop. We were 150 miles off the coast.
Oh, wow.
So we were chilling, but that was definitely the time where we were most like on the lookout.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been chilling. I mean, the Caribbean has the Caribbean down by South America has some pretty scary waters, but I think we've only been sketched out ever by Somalia.
So you'd say that was like the Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, I don't want to get into this, guys. I'm not exposing.
We're
Johnny Depp
getting
right
too
now.
controversial. Finn. Okay, so let me ask you: when you're out on sea, are you more worried about things like pirates or just how rough the water gets?
I'm more worried about if I'm gonna run out of ramen noodles. If
Okay,
I'm being honest.
That's real. That's real.
Is that the go-to food on the boat?
Oh yeah, man, dude. Like on night shift, I can pop 2 or 3 of those in a pot, dude. Be done in 10 minutes. Have those. Oh, so
Dude.
good. So
Josh also crushes some ramen.
Dude. So, we both crush ramen.
crush ramen.
The
I
last
won't
time we
lie.
hung out, we had ramen.
Dude, it's the go-to.
It is. So yeah, you recently started your YouTube channel. We just touched on that a little bit, but now we're going to go into that a little bit more. Has starting a YouTube channel while living on the boat improved your experience, kept it the same, or has it kind of been a little bit more difficult to handle?
I only started 3 weeks ago. I mean, it's hasn't changed too much. I've
Yeah.
been stoked because I've been seeing progress. I don't think it's changed too much. I mean, I'm sharing my experiences. Probably 90% of all my experiences are going onto YouTube now. It's not a lot of work. It's stressful sometimes, but I like it. I like
Yeah.
being real.
What is the hardest part for you to show and the part that's easiest for you to just flip out the camera and record?
Hardest part to show. Hardest part is telling a story out of nothing. Some days I'm just sitting there like, what am I gonna film? What's gonna happen today? And then others, you said the easiest part. That's when I have a story.
Yeah.
I can talk about, dude. I can talk about absolutely anything on camera. I'm like 100% comfortable.
It's very interesting.
Love that.
If I could cry on camera, if I could hold a camera right now and talk about, like, if I was depressed, I would literally talk about it. Like, I'm probably 95% real.
So
That's
100% of the
yeah.
time.
So you don't have any issue being authentic with your audience or the people that tune into your things.
No, that's how you build a connection.
I would
Yeah,
agree.
we agree.
Do you?
And I think that's how you've been able to gain 55,000 subs in 2 weeks.
Yeah, dude.
Which I think that's very impressive, by the way. Commend
Josh,
you on that.
let me flip the question on you. How
Okay.
much do you struggle being authentic or real on the mic? And what percentage do you feel like you're real and not real?
I feel like whenever I get asked a question, I'm real about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just going to sit here on an episode with a guest and talk about life problems.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't make sense for the conversation. But if that's what the conversation was about, then I talk about it.
So where do you think the balance is between shutting off what's going on in your normal day life and coming into the studio to produce the best content for the people that listen to us?
There's definitely a fine line.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're having a bad day, you're not going to let that translate into your content because then it's not going to be enjoyable for anybody to watch.
I would agree.
But, like, I'm also not going to sit here and, like, completely change my attitude and be like, I'm having the best day ever. Like,
Yeah.
this is such a good time.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't the best day, but we're here.
So Finn, when that comes to you, because I know last time we spoke, you weren't in the best mental place. Do you find content improving your mental health? Or let me ask it this way. Do you find posting on social media improves your mental health or adds stress and is bad for your mental health?
It's mixed. It's mixed because it's stressful trying to pump out a YouTube every week. I mean, it's getting easier. It's getting easier
Mhm.
every time. I produce all my own music for my videos. That's probably one of the most stressful bits.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's sick.
sitting here going, I gotta make a song for this segment, so now I can just reuse the same songs,
Yeah.
building up my library. But I think it's overall positive. It's almost scary how much attention I'm getting. I'm like, oh, is this even healthy? You
Yeah.
know?
Dude. And let me ask you this. Is the ladies that are now obsessed with you, did you know that was going to come with it, or that's just been a surprise?
I already knew the ladies loved me. It's just they were too shy to say it.
Okay, this is something that we completely skipped on the last episode, and I think I'll be honest, I don't think I knew this before. What has it been like growing up on a family YouTube channel?
Oh, it's, I don't know. It can be annoying and it can be nice because no, for real, dude. My mother's a great mother, but a lot of the content you see isn't 100% real, which I don't like.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be having a bad day. She'll be like, just put on a smile. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So it works out and it doesn't work out.
It's very
I get that.
interesting. Like, I think for me, like, obviously, like, when you are a kid and you're watching other family channels, like that was me when I was younger. I used to watch other
Yeah.
family channels. You're like, oh, dude, like, I wish that was my life. But then
Yeah.
also at the same time, it makes you realize, like, do I really wish that? Do you wish you grew up on a family channel?
No.
Did you used to wish?
Yes, I would have given my left leg to be Roman Atwood's third son.
Okay,
Like,
that's true. That's true.
I would have done anything for that. But no, like I think about it, like I don't want my kids to grow up on a family channel because I don't want my kids to be like, as soon as they're born, have people who like want to meet them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I want them to have privacy.
So, Finn, do you think there's more upsides or downsides to growing up on YouTube?
I haven't really had any downsides with it.
Okay.
That's sick.
Is that
Maybe-
what...
maybe
Yeah, continue.
Sorry, maybe it's different lifestyles make
Yeah.
it different. I
For
don't know.
sure.
Well, yeah, it's like, so I would assume that's kind of like your family's like career. That's how you guys sustain being on a boat. We didn't really get the backstory of like how you did it, but that's like your income source, correct?
For sure.
That's really awesome.
That's
See, I think
sick,
that's
yeah.
cool because it's like they're sharing something that 99% of people are never gonna be able to experience. So I feel like there's such big upsides to where like people tune into their family, they see it like as a positive thing, but then it's like, I don't know. It's an interesting thing.
Yeah, no, it is very cool. I feel like because you guys are doing it to like show your day to day on a sailboat, it's not a regular person's day to day
Right.
by any stretch. So that's
Yeah.
why people find it so interesting. And I think that's really cool that you stuck with that. So from that, I also wanted to ask, have you started, or like, I know you probably have, because I know you're also working with brands, but does your social media like monetize well?
Like YouTube or Instagram?
Just
or TikTok,
everything,
all
like
of them?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Well, TikTok doesn't monetize. I mean, obviously we all know that.
Yeah,
TikTok's
terrible.
terrible with money.
Sucks. Awful.
You got to do brand deals.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate brand deals. I'm waiting on a payment from a company. It's been 50 days, so that's getting kind of annoying.
Dude, okay.
Pull them out.
We need to talk about this after we get off the show.
Yeah, we don't have to say the company's name, but we'll talk about it.
50 days.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Dude, I got it. I got you.
I'm sure YouTube's
But-
paying the bills though, man. You've been pulling insane views.
Oh my gosh, dude. YouTube is insane.
Dude, okay. Let me for everyone, because I know Finn's not going to tell you guys this himself. Let me just talk on Finn for a second. Okay, so Finn posted his first YouTube video 2 weeks ago. Since then, has gained 58,000 subscribers. His first video did 263,000 views. Second video, 188,000 views. 1 day ago, his video from 1 day ago, 82,000 views. Now,
Wait.
I hold on. I know YouTube channels with 1 million subscribers that don't pull these views.
Yeah.
So
Also, I wrote these questions last night, and it was 55,000. You're now at 58,000, which means you've grown 3,000 followers in less than 24 hours. Which, if we were doing that, we would have started a YouTube channel 2 days ago.
Bro.
So is most of the traffic coming from your TikTok? Because I know you kind of slide it in at the end of the TikTok.
No, I don't think so. I haven't been posting TikToks this week or last week. I didn't post any TikToks hardly, and I'm still seeing the same amount of growth every day. Basically, like 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers a day. It's insane.
That's
crazy, dude.
So going into it, did you expect this much attention off the bat? No, dude.
Dude, my brother started a YouTube channel. Like he started one last year about the time I hooked up with, or I didn't hook up, I dated the girl.
Mm-hmm.
And he did it for about 2.5 months, and he's amounted about 11,000 subscribers. So I was like, oh, I'll do like maybe I'll get 20,000 subscribers since my TikTok, and then I'll probably it'll be a slow go all the way this year.
Dude, so your parents are like, Finn's about to pass this up. At some point, on the rate that you're growing,
Yeah.
Finn's about to be the leading channel on the boat.
Dude, talking about leading channel, I was just scrolling on TikTok, and I saw one of your videos saying, I can't remember what the comment was, but it was like, your brother is beautiful. And then I was like, that's so funny that you just took a clip of your brother and now people are like thirsting over him.
Oh God, he's got so many followers on TikTok.
Dude, I know. I clicked on his account and I was like, he's posted like 5 times and he's got X amount of
He's
followers.
like
and I
over
was
like
like,
225,000, dude. So Finn, basically, you just carry the family on your back so far. You just made your brother's career in like a week and a half. Oh man, this is.
I know he's emailing Calvin Klein right now.
That's so funny. I love that.
Dude, he's killing it.
Dude, yeah, he's a good looking boy.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, now come on.
Not as
Finn,
good looking
Finn,
as the youngest brother.
Listen, who's on the podcast? Who's on the podcast?
Exactly.
Listen, we could have been like, hey Jack, you want to do? No, Finn, we went part 2 with you. Let's remember that, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I just had another question. I wanted to know, if you're not comfortable with saying this, that's completely fine. We just love hearing transparency about numbers. Could I ask you how much you've made since starting your YouTube channel?
Oh, I'll just have to look. It hasn't. So I only got to monetize about. I couldn't monetize. I couldn't monetize like the first week of the first video out, so I didn't get any profits off that one on
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
at the start.
But now that monetization's
So-
on, any views that it's grown since it's on, you get paid for.
Yeah. So I'll tell you right now, my estimated revenue.
Wait, hold on. Should me and Josh
all the-
guess first? Should we guess?
Yeah, it's not okay. We're not counting the most recent video because it hasn't updated
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
It'll
So
update
basically,
tomorrow night,
it's like
so-
1.5 videos.
Okay, and then that's what, like 200k views total?
Yeah. What would you say?
Oh, no, it's 2 videos.
Two videos. Okay. So
Uh,
like 350k views. What are you gonna think?
Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't want to guess too high, but then also I don't want to guess too low. 1800.
Oh.
I was gonna say 13.
Ooh.
I was gonna say 13.
Dude, you guys are going high. Whoa. It's only at 600 right now.
Oh,
It's going
Oh,
up,
dude,
though.
that's. I mean, I was guessing higher because I didn't want to offend you by like guessing too low, and then you being like, "What are you talking about? I make more money than that."
Yeah.
600.
No,
That's
bro,
very
but
interesting.
next-
But I mean, dude.
yeah,
but
no,
Yeah.
next time.
that for you, that's good. You know what I mean? Like $600 TikTok, you're never gonna make that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's still updating.
That's awesome, bro.
So sick.
We'll have to stay in contact with the numbers so we can get to Finn's level one day.
Yeah. One day.
So I think our best month on TikTok, this is like cake for you. You do this every month. But I think our best month on TikTok, just off clips, we did like 10 million views
Yeah.
and we made $0 because we don't have the creator fund turned on. Let me ask you this. Do you have the creator fund turned on?
No, sir.
Okay, then we won't talk about that. All right, this is one of my questions that we didn't ask last time that I wanted to ask you. What do you think is the most or what is something that you wish every average human knew about living on a boat?
That it's not as expensive as it seems.
Okay.
How much is your boat worth?
I mean, I can't say the exact amount it would be worth now, but brand new, this boat is. I think so we're living on the higher. There's different levels, obviously, different classes of living on a sailboat.
Yeah.
You've got the lower class, middle class, and I think we're on the higher end
Yeah.
of that spectrum because I don't know, we're just do it differently, man.
Yeah.
But this boat probably brand new. It's pretty expensive. I don't know, maybe is it 1.5 million brand new, but
Okay.
we didn't get it brand new.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And then
We
how
got
much
it used,
how much
so-
are monthly expenses for your family?
Oh, we're doing like $4,000 a month.
Dude, that's
Oh, that's not bad.
for a full family. Okay, so then I would say that's definitely cheaper than I would imagined.
Yeah.
Cuz I mean, that's
Well,
like freaking rent in New York.
Yeah, well, think about it. Think about if you're living, say, just you and your girlfriend Josh are living on a small sailboat, right?
Yeah.
You'll be if you're bringing in money, you're only going to be spending like, if you want to live good, $1,000 a month.
Dude,
So
me
it's
and Ali about to buy a sailboat, you know.
So it's really just kind of like it's like the upfront. Like you're really just paying for the boat in the first place, and then after
Yeah.
that, so it's almost like buying a house and then paying a mortgage. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, as far as
Yeah.
I'm thinking right now, the only expense I can think of is like food and like supplies that you need. Like,
And
what-
gas, right?
Well, yeah, I guess about that as well. Yeah.
Dude, that's
Parts for fixing stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Frick it. We might just do a freaking boat podcast.
Dude,
Imagine how balling that would
if
be.
if you ever sail round to the corner of Northern California, we'll hop on and we'll record it in person.
So let me ask you. I know you guys are kind of like up in the air with what you're doing next. It's just kind of the lifestyle. Are there any upcoming plans that you're planning on traveling to that the people can hear about?
We're going to Israel in February, leaving Egypt, and then after we're done in Israel, maybe a month, 3 weeks, we'll go up the Suez Canal into the Mediterranean, and then we'll do a bunch of stuff there, Greece, Italy, all that good stuff. And then I think the plan is to do a road trip around like Northern Europe, like
Ooh.
England, the UK. We might even fly to Iceland, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
sick.
that's awesome.
So,
When are you going to be in
Yeah.
Italy and England?
Italy and England. I'm not sure about England exactly, but Italy, maybe. Dude, I don't even know. It's so far off. Our plans could change. We could be in Greece for a month or two, and then we don't. I mean, Italy. I'm trying to think, man. If it comes to my mind, I'll tell you.
Dude,
Okay.
if you're in Italy in June, I'll be there at the same time.
Josh will be there around that time. Okay, so I know that over the, I mean, I don't know, because I don't know how often the YouTube channel was updated, but I know you had teenagers come and stay on your boat. So what was it like having random strangers come live in your sailboat?
Dude, I'm gonna be real. I hope none of them hear this. But it was an experience for sure, dude. A lot of them, I think they all had different experiences and takes on it. We're gonna do it again, but for me personally, I liked it, but I didn't like it. I didn't like I didn't like all the girls. There were a lot of girls. They were all talking to each other, and I was just like, got kind of annoying. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, come on. There's only so many girls I can take.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not
Dude, when you have Finn's Riz and you have like 600,000 girlfriends, yeah, that would be so terrible.
that's not what we're doing. No, but no, they were a lot of fun, and I'm stoked to do it again.
Okay, so
Sick.
overall experience 1 out of 10, how was it?
8.
Valid.
Oh, that's not bad.
So
at
you would do
all.
it again.
Yeah.
You would do it again. I'm just imagining, like, I know I don't live on a sailboat. I just have like 6 strangers come live in my house. I would feel like I would probably have similar things. Like,
Yeah.
you know, at some point they're in your space, and then you think being, I mean, I don't know how many square foot the boat is, but like a house is bigger. So, you know, it's like a lot of people in your space. So I would understand.
Yeah.
I would understand the complications there.
I don't love when more than like 2 people come stay in my house. I need my space.
And your house has a lot of square footage. It's like pretty like spread
Yeah.
out. All right, Finn. You know how we wrap up these episodes. I'm gonna let Josh ask it today.
Finn, we asked you before, what do you think the most misunderstood thing about living on a sailboat is?
Oh, actually, we have 2 questions before we wrap up. Do you want to ask the final, and I'll ask the pre-final?
Do I know the pre-final?
Well, then let me ask it.
Okay.
Okay, Finn, you ready for this one? We asked you this last time. Is it worth it living on a sailboat as a teenager?
It works for some people and it doesn't work for others. I've grown up on this sailboat since I was 9, so I would say personally, for me, sure. I don't know any different. I mean, I think maybe for you or Night Josh, a year or 2 of this would be good, but you'd lose a lot of unless you don't have a lot of relationships where you're from and you're doing you're alone. This would probably be a good life for you.
Yeah.
But if you have a lot of relationships, man, it'll be difficult to leave those behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good answer.
Sense. Yeah.
I just thought another question.
Okay.
Do you want to ask the final? And then I'll ask this last final?
Well, there's no such thing as a last final.
We're-
There's just one final.
All right. Then this is my last final question from Night to Finn. Do you have any plans of leaving the sailboat and moving to land?
Ooh.
I know the people wanted this.
I'm gonna this is gonna be a much better answer than the last question you're gonna ask Josh. I've been thinking about the last one and I can't come up with anything. But here's a good answer for this one. I think if YouTube goes well at the rate it's going now, which I'm so stoked, depending on how it goes, if I can build a super close personal audience with my audience, right? I would love to do van life. If they would follow me on that journey through van life, maybe when I turn 19, 18, dude, that would be so sick. Or maybe even fly to Bali. Just travel around.
Yeah.
Dude, you've heard it here first. Finn hates houses.
We actually have a
dude.
we
I don't want to
actually
hear it.
we have a mutual friend with the podcast. I think Finn's also friends with the kid that does the van. We've been wanting to have him on the podcast when he comes
Oh,
through
yeah,
NorCal.
yeah.
I forgot what his name is, but I know you're friends with him.
Alex?
Yes,
Caden?
Alex. I think it's Alex.
Alex Broshi?
Yes.
Broshi or Rob?
Yes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
that's
yeah.
him. We were talking about having him on the show a few times. When he comes through NorCal, we're gonna do it.
Dude, that's sick. I'm real tight with all those van life guys.
I know.
They're
I
sick.
see that. I see you guys are on like FaceTime all together. All right, so you guys heard it here first. Finn might be leaving the boat eventually if YouTube goes well. So go subscribe to Finn's YouTube. Go support him on all the channels.
Yeah.
Josh, I'm gonna throw up the lob for the final question.
The final question.
Oh, you just the whoa.
Dude, I had to.
Okay.
It was a lot.
All right, go ahead.
What do you think is the most misunderstood thing about teenagers?
Oh, teenagers. Most misunderstood about teenagers. Bro. Oh, golly. I don't watch enough episodes of yours to give a great answer.
Dude,
I'm trying to think.
it's all about you. It's what
I
you
don't-
think.
Yeah.
I also don't hang out with a lot of teenagers, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm mostly with my siblings. Most misunderstood thing. What was my answer for last time?
I think we asked you a different type of question last time. We asked like, what was the most misunderstood thing about living on a sailboat? So this is how I like to put it, and it usually helps the guest. When you think about yourself and you think about the generation that thinks about Gen Z, what's something that you feel like they don't understand about you?
Gen Z. We are all different people. Every teenager is different. We all have different minds. We all want to do different goals. I don't know.
No, I think that's a great answer.
Yeah.
Don't judge us in the group. Don't major that.
That's the word.
Is it?
I don't, guys. I'm not smart.
Listen, Finn, this is what the show's about. It's when people throw teenagers all into the same box and they put us under one stereotype. That's what you're trying to say, I think.
We don't all listen to rap, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. You heard it here first. Finn hates rap.
And houses.
No, I do. I love rap. I love rap, okay? I'm not hating on rap. I'm just saying.
Understood. Okay, you guys, listen. If we run it back part 3 with Finn, I'm going to make a guarantee. It will be in person.
Yes.
We might be in Finn's van. You never know. But listen, if you guys made it to the end of this episode, we need you to do a few things. First of all, go subscribe to Finn's YouTube channel.
Yep.
It will be in the description. And if you're listening on audio platforms, go check out Finn's TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. He's posting so much fun content. If you guys made it to the end of this episode, please hit that download button, 5-star review, subscribe.
Yeah, and also if you came from Finn's channel, give us a follow.
Welcome.
Welcome. We'd love to have you here. Yeah, guys, that is a wrap.
That is a wrap.